Endangered Species by Phillip, Beal, and Emily Nill.
Throughout the history of the Earth, countless numbers of species have gone extinct due to natural causes such as ice ages and massive meteor strikes. But in this day and age, there are many species that are at risk of extinction as a result of the actions of humans in every corner of the world, including North Carolina. As many as 30 to 50% of all species are possibly heading toward extinction by mid-century. Species are considered endangered when they are at serious risk of extinction. In North Carolina, there are 61 federally threatened and endangered species, including 4 species of bats and 3 species of sea turtles. Habitat degradation, spread of invasive species, and climatic heating and cooling, rising sea levels, all play a part in endangering species.
Destroyed due to construction or human activities. For example, researchers at NC State University found that from 1982 to 1997, North Carolina lost 1,001,000 acres, or 5.9% of its total forest area, to land conversion related to population growth and urbanization. Deforestation and urbanization are key factors in the decline of many species that ultimately lead to their extinction. But construction is not the only cause of species endangerment. Invasive plants creep into the forest from all sides. Human users and their pets compact soil and disturb wildlife, and natural forces such as wildfire are not allowed to run their course. Due to not having any natural predators, invasive species usually are able to grow their population rapidly by outcompeting native species for resources and therefore decreasing native populations.
Around the world, as well as in North Carolina, citizens combine their efforts with their governments in attempts to protect the native species in their natural habitat, especially when that species is endangered due to human causes. One such organization that has been formed is the World Wildlife Fund, or WWF, who has dedicated their money to helping preserve biodiversity in all corners of the earth. The WWF has played a role in the protection of a diverse set of biomes, which are home to many unique species, including jaguars in the Amazon and polar bears in the Arctic Circle. The United States government has also allocated some of its resources towards protecting endangered species with the EPA, which was created by President Nixon during his presidency. In North Carolina, a main issue that needs to be tackled in the battle to protect endangered species is pollution, which the EPA addresses by imposing water quality standards that ensure that the species of the area will have clean water that is free of pollutants that might cause unneeded deaths. Another group responsible for protecting the endangered species of North Carolina is the NC Game Commission, who, according to Roland Case, are monitoring species to see which are most at risk and trying to protect their habitats. In addition to protecting their habitats, Case says that the Commission imposes hunting regulations in an attempt to prevent overharvesting of the individuals.
Protecting endangered species is not just something that has to be accomplished by larger organizations. As an individual, finding ways to live one's life sustainably, such as recycling and riding a bike to work, can also help preserve the environment that the species call home. Recycling helps to reduce the levels of waste that are put in landfills, as well as reducing the chances that the object finds its way into the environment. Another major source of pollution that is responsible for damaging the resources native species rely on to live is the exhaust that is emitted by commuter cars. The emissions released per capita can be reduced by doing things such as carpooling to work or riding one's bike to work. Reducing emissions can help to reduce the levels of acid rain that fall in nearby forests, thereby reducing the number of trees that die off. The preservation of trees is vital to species such as the red-cockaded woodpecker, who rely on the long-leaved trees found in these forests as a resource for survival. In order to help protect species such as the red-cockaded woodpecker, Venus flytrap, and buff-leaf loosestrife, the NC Forestry Service conducts prescribed fires to promote the longleaf style of forest that requires fire to thrive. By promoting specific types of forests, the service is able to increase the chances of recovery for the endangered species that live there.
Although humans are often the cause of a species to become at risk of extinction, humans can also be what the species needs to recover. For every human that is polluting the earth thoughtlessly, there is another working either by themselves or with an organization such as the NC Forestry Service in an attempt to reverse that pollution. Actions as easy and as simple as carpooling can go a long way towards saving local ecosystems that endangered species rely on for survival. To prevent the endangerment of even more species than there already are, humans need to put more attention into the planning of infrastructure and attempt to preserve the local ecosystems and their inhabitants.